Hey everyone, it's Mark here at Even Keel Pottery, based in Shifnal in the UK. Again, another kiln unloading. First thing, I want to say thank you to everyone that's commented on the previous videos. As always, yeah, lots of good comments. Bit of a different one this time. So recently, a couple of weeks ago, took a trip up to Potclays. Thought I'd treat myself to some new glazes. And I thought I'd throw myself out the comfort zone. As I've pointed out in a couple of videos, a lot of the stuff I tend to do is blues and greens. So I went and bought some vastly different colours to see how we could get things, see if we could change things up a little bit. So let's have a look, see how they got on. We're currently at 56 degrees centigrade, so perfect for opening the kiln. So let's see how we go. Okay, so as I said, got some new pieces in here with new glazes on. I've also got some refires from the last one. So we'll start off with the refire from the last one, which was that little ring dish, which I only put one coat of the Amaco clear zinc on. So I've added a second coat and refired it. And it's come out better. It's come out a little bit milky, but it's a lot better than it was. Yeah, so definitely two coats of that Amaco. Zinc free is the way to go. I've got a few more of these dishes up there that I'm going to fire, so yeah, glaze, underglaze and then fire with that glaze, so we'll try that again. Yeah, good test anyway. That's one for the wife, she wanted that. Same as the last video, got a load of more of these dinosaur collectibles, fridge magnets, whatever they are, I haven't decided yet, in there, so I'll skip past those because you've seen those before. So the first of the new glazes, as you know from previous videos, I absolutely love the Amaco Kiln Ice collection. So while I was up at Potclays, I thought, yeah, why not? Let's grab another one. So I grabbed the Fern and did it on a little bit of a plate. And for some reason, this plate has melted slightly. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not sure what's going on. I'll have the cone pack's on the second shelf, so I'll have a look to see if this is running hot again, but that has warped. So when it went in, it had a slight bevel in the opposite direction, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. So this is standard buff clay from Potclays, so it should be designed well past the temperature I'm firing to, so I'm not sure. Don't know if it's just the thickness of the clay, or maybe I've gone a bit thin. But it should be holding its structure, and I'm not sure why it isn't. Yeah, feels a bit strange. As for the glaze has come out dirty. Don't know if you could see that from the video. It's green. It's definitely green, and it's got some crackle in it, but it just feels muddy. So again, that's indicating heat to me. Not sure. What do you think? Yeah, let's have a look on the next shelf, see what the cone pack's done, but yeah, definitely not really usable because it's whatever you put on top of that will roll off. So that's interesting. I'm not having much. I made one of these a while ago, and it was absolutely perfect. And since then, every time I've tried one of these sort of large pebble dishes, it's either cracked or warped. I'm not sure why, but I'm gonna keep trying. We'll keep testing it out and see why we're doing it. So let's get onto the second shelf because that's where the cone pack is, and that'll show us more. Okay. So again, here's the cone pack. 5, 6, and 7. So same as last time. We've gone clear 5. We're just pushing on to a 6, just the 6 has just started to melt. So we're not overly heating it. So that is strange why that clay's melted. Maybe it's just slightly too thin. We'll try again. Oh, I've just seen something I like, but we'll leave that one to the end. So another refire. I like that better. I do like that better. This is a refire. In the last video, I mentioned I'm not arty, and I tried some like a seascape, and it didn't really work for me. I thought, it looks a bit bland. It needs more movement. And someone suggested, and I can't remember who it was. I'll go back to the last video and have a look. Someone suggested putting some honey flux across the waves to give it more movement. So I've done that, and I do like that result. That has come out much better. Hopefully you're seeing that on the camera. Let me just hide my face so it focuses. That's definitely put the movement on the waves. So that is a successful refire. So I do like that. Again, just as a reminder, it's sort of I've also put another glaze, another layer of zinc-free clear at the top, Amaco as well, just to sharpen that top bit up. So underglaze at the top. Then we had deep sea, Norse blue. We had some snow over there, but yeah, honey flux added, and at the bottom winterwood. So that has come out really well now. I do like that. Right, what else do we have? Yeah, loads more of these little fridge magnets. Let's take those out. So yeah, more dinosaurs. Again, in the last video you saw the little incense dishes trays with the little houses on. So I've got a few more of those in there, different colour roofs on this one. So yeah, using some of the Mayco foundations, so yellow, and we've got a red there as well. So we've got a few different colours of those. But yeah, same thing, just a little house, a little dish, and stick it in sink, cone in, and it'll come off the top. It's a nice, simple idea. Now this one, that has worked perfectly. So a friend of mine sent me a video of something she'd seen online, and she thought it was a great idea and asked if I could make one. So I had a try. It's a bit of a spoon rest. You may have seen them on Facebook or on Instagram. But what do you think? Glaze a little bit thick. I went with, I think it was 5mm. I should probably drop that down to 3mm before we do the folds. But little tea towel. Nice little spoon rest. So Gemma, if you're watching, got a present for you. Your idea. And I will be replicating that in the future because that has come out really, really well. I'll tag you in as well, Gemma. As I say, that was just folded clay, shaped, underglaze white. I think I used the velvet underglaze from Amaco, ultra white, and then just some blue and red stripes in underglaze, and then just again zinc free over the top, zinc free clear. And it's come out really effective. I like that. I do like that. Okay, the bottom layer is the one I'm excited about. There's lots of new glaze tests in this, so hopefully it's worked. Ooh, that looks interesting straight away. That looks very interesting. So let's start with this piece. Okay, that hasn't had the effect that I was hoping it would, but it's still a nice piece. So as I mentioned, I wanted to try some different colours. So I thought, let's go for a pink. I was hoping to give more of a float than that, and then yeah, give more of a textured colour. But we've got one layer of oatmeal, and over the top 3 layers of Mayco raspberry mist. That's the one. Inside and out. It's a nice glaze. I do like the glaze, but I was hoping to give it a bit more, get more float. So maybe some more oatmeal first. So there we go, or maybe reverse it with oatmeal over the top of the raspberry mist. But I do like that colour, it is quite nice. And different to blues. I think that's the key thing for me, it's a bit different than a blue or a green all the time. Having said that, I actually bought a new green, which was Rainforest. I've never tried Rainforest before. Again, another Amaco glaze, and this is a little half-pint tankard I've had sitting up on the shelf up there for probably before Christmas. I thought it's about time I actually glazed it, so I did. So it's white clay. Can't remember which white clay. I think it's no, I can't remember which white clay I've used. As I say, it's an old tankard that's been sitting up there, and then we've just got 3 coats of Rainforest, handle and rim, and fully inside as well. So that's 4 coats of Rainforest. 3 coats of Mayco, 3 coats of Rainforest, and then 3 coats of Mayco. 3 coats of Mayco, 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 and that has come out really well. Be nice if you've got any glaze combinations using Rainforest that look interesting. Yeah, definitely share those in the comments if you have. Well, I do like that. That's nice sturdy half-point mug there. I think I can see myself having a few beers in that later. Okay, what else we got? So we've got another little incense stick holder, blue, same as before. So we'll skip past that. As you can probably tell, I'm getting ready for maybe a little bit of a market later on this year. So yeah, just doing a few things for a market. Okay, this one's interesting. So another one of the glazes I bought was an Amaco deep fire brick, I think it is. So I thought I'd try some, and I've also bought some floating glaze like running hot chowder. We've got this one though has something called Supernova. Again, another Amaco glaze, Supernova glaze. So what I've done is before I show it, I've got 2 layers of fire brick underneath. Then we've got some dots of Supernova, and then we've put some blue rutile over the top. What do you think? What do you think of that one? I actually really like this. I think I probably put a little bit too much Supernova on. But I do like that. I wish that red had come through. I might try it with 3 layers of fire brick next time, just to bring that red through a little bit more. But that is a really interesting glaze. I wonder how that would work on a with better spacing on a bigger bowl. I think that might work really well. Yeah, I do like that. It's nice and smooth. Nothing so far has had any kind of pinholes in at all. So that's pretty good. Do you like that? Another little dish. Okay, that's interesting. I can't even remember what I did on this one, so let me just grab my list and try and figure it out. I've lost my list, so I can't figure it out. It's in a notebook somewhere. Bear with me a second. Keep yourselves entertained. No, that's not the list. No, I can't remember what I've done with this one. Definitely had a list somewhere, but I seem to have lost the list. Yeah, it's again, this was using Supernova as well, in a similar kind of pattern, but yeah, I don't know what's happened to that. I really don't know what's happened to it. I'm trying to think what glazes were on there, and I can't think for the life of me what was on there. Either way, I don't like it. When I find the list, I will put it on the video. But yeah, definitely won't be repeating that one in the future. Again, that one's sort of warped as well, but that's warped the opposite way. Yeah, strange, but no. I'll stick the glaze combination for that one on the video at the end once I find my little pad where I wrote it down. Just quickly checking through a few of the bits and pieces, make sure I didn't write it at the back of a pad, or I need to get better at documenting these glazes, I think. Is that the one? Nope. There is a pad somewhere. No idea. So again, got a few more of the dinosaurs, so I'll just grab those, get those out. And then the final piece is another mug. And yes, I like that effect. So some of the glazes I bought a while ago now. We're talking, I think I mentioned in the last video, over 12 months ago, when I first started pottery at home. I was using a microwave kiln. And I was using that kiln until literally it exploded. Yeah, put too much heat through it, and the kiln itself cracked in the microwave. So that's when I decided, right, let's just spend some money and set up this little studio with a proper kiln, proper wheel. But I had a load of Mayco foundations, low fire glazes, which obviously fire to a mid fire as well. So I thought, I haven't tried these for ages, so I thought I'd give them a go. What do you think? I really like that effect. So we've got obviously gradiated colours down the outside, so red, orange, yellow, green, blue, deep blue and purple. On the inside we've got a fire brick again, that's that deep fire brick, which is a really nice glaze. I do like that red. And then just around the edge, just to give it a bit of depth, there's just one layer of the Mayco Elements black foundation, just to give it that bit of depth, a bit of change of colour. And I love that. Oh, one other thing I did, yeah, so around each colour band, yeah, just put a small layer of oatmeal just to bring those colours down. Otherwise, you know, the Mayco's foundations are pretty static. So we've just used a little bit of oatmeal just to bring that down, which I think has worked brilliantly. Yeah, we've got some nice ripples through the green there. So I do like that. That has really worked. Loving it. Yep, no pinholes, no nothing. That fire brick inside though is really nice. Deep fire brick. I will be using that on some other pieces because I do like that colour. Yeah, so look out for that in the future because there will be a load more appearing that deep fire brick on. So hopefully some different colours, different techniques. I think my favourite piece of the kiln is that spoon rest. I do really like that spoon rest. So I'll be replicating that in the future. So you'll see some more of them on the future kiln unloading. So that's it. That's me done. As I've always said, I've only got a small kiln. It's just yeah, a little 43 litres. So yeah, I'm only a hobby potter really, so it's big enough for me. We've got loads of stuff waiting to go, so yeah, loads of greenware up there, some stuff still drying a little bit, so we'll get a bisque firing on, and then obviously a glaze firing after that. So hopefully you'll start to see a little bit more coming out in the next week or so, but until then, yeah, I'll drop all the photos on the end as I always do, and just, yeah, as always, if you like, subscribe. Yeah, if you want to follow along, definitely subscribe and you get notifications of new videos. But yeah, any advice, any comments, please feel free, just drop them in the links below, and we'll see you all next time. Thanks again, speak to you soon.